Okay, this is Conceptuality 3, and it goes with the writing that I've been doing. In there, we talked about the radial that comes from the center of the sphere and goes to any point on the sphere, right? And this establishes this is the center is A, and the point that we have chosen is B, right? There's all these peripheries, all these possibilities for B, right? So here we have AB, all right? Now, how do we get to another point in periphery B that is equidistant from B? So we establish another B equidistant, which I talked about in the work, okay? Well, here is the sphere that is generated when B illuminates, right? B illuminates one distance, and I said that there was a 3D compass. Okay, here's the compass of the length AB, right? And I've scribed the limits of that sphere that would be interfacing right along this line right here, okay? So that is the sphere. This is the sphere of A, and this is the sphere of B coming in here. There it is. Yep, along there, right along there. That's the sphere of B. Okay. So anywhere along B, anywhere that line is, we can establish another B anywhere on that line, you know, and it goes back to the center, right? So we have a new AB that's equidistant from the other B. Now all we have to do is illuminate this new B, and we have a new sphere right interfacing right here, and that determines the intersection for the third point. Now the point of all this is that I'm trying to show you that this is self-generating geometry, right? I mean, this is conceptually, I don't have to interfere and manipulate things. This is all existent conceptually, automatically, right? Just logically. So in the end, we've established this triangle that I talked about that was at the sphere, and it's contained within the sphere because these are chords, right? And so that we're still in universe, we're still in definition. The only thing is that we have these extra spherical entities out here, right? But as far as our original conception, we've still got this tetrahedron within the universe, and here it is, right? So that everything works. We're on this point, we're on this point, and here's the center, right, within the sphere. Boom, 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 right? Okay, so we've done it, right? We've shown that it self-generates, that the tetrahedron self-generates within this domain, okay? Now, we also said, what if these junctures, instead of being outside of universe, what if we put them inside of universe? And I said, what if these points all illuminated, right, and created this, okay? Now, I've got to show you that this is 3 spheres, right? And I haven't talked about this before, but this length here is center to center in those spheres, right? This thing here, center to center, everywhere on these spheres. Boom, boom, right? So that if you think of this thing being internal, inside the spheres, from center to center of those spheres, you have this residing inside this conception of these three spheres. Okay, so spheres automatically generate tetrahedrons from the centers to the centers to the centers, right? And so those spheres are actually also dividing this this length but into two. It's making an exact division of this unit distance. Okay, so now this thing this resides. Well, here, let me use another model. This resides inside here, right? Boom, boom, boom. Can you see it? Get those out of the way. That one's residing in the sphere just like the other one, right? But now we'll show you that there's all these other possibilities, right? This is inside the sphere, right? Because we can have several of these. Okay, actually we can have four that are connected in the center, and that now we have. I think that we've established that how this is self-generating, and how these tetrahedrons can be isolated out of the possibilities without interfering, without taking things and constructing them. They're self-constructed. So now I've got this. I've made these with these balls, these spheres, and now this is one tetrahedron, right? You see it? The same as this one, the smaller. Okay, and now here's the other tetrahedron that I just showed you. All right, that is like this. This center white ball being inside the middle of that is where these two tetrahedrons come together. Right? Now the ones here are actually in dimension relatively smaller, but it's exactly the same geometry. So now we have these two tetrahedrons inside the domain, all right? And I'm showing you an expanded. This would be an expanded universe that holds these spheres that illuminate it, right? Because we go back to this. If you imagine that this just fits in here, right? If you have spheres that illuminate, this thing has to get bigger, or these have to get smaller. It doesn't matter. Relatively, it's all identical. But we have, in this model, relatively increased the size of our sphere to accommodate the situation where the new bees have illuminated and divided the unit length into two, which is the point that I wanted to make with these models. And also the main part of the point is that this is all automatic, self-generating. It's just how things are. Okay? I think that covers it for the writing up to so far.